Hello YouTubers, this is Nick from Geekydom, and the topic of this video is should you buy the Oculus Quest? And this is just an opinion piece. I am not sponsored by Facebook or Oculus or HTC Vive or any of the other headset manufacturers. I am a VR enthusiast, a virtual reality enthusiast. I love playing virtual reality. This video is not for the VR enthusiasts, the people who have the $1,000 game systems and the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive or the Pimax or any of the high-end tethered systems, because you know what I'm talking about and you don't need to really listen to this. This video is for the VR beginners, people who are on the fence or who are just learning what VR is about and what is all the fuss. And the thing is that even by watching any of the videos, it's really hard to tell. It looks like gameplay, and you see these people wearing these masks and waving their arms around. But the thing is that it's way different. This is a new gaming platform, and I'm going to encourage you to play in this new platform. I've had an interest in virtual reality for quite a long time. I think about 26 years. It all started about in 1992. I was working for Walt Disney Imagineering on their VR project. And I had to, back then, I was looking at virtual reality through the lens of a theme park company. So we were exploring the use of VR and how, Walt Disney as a company could possibly use that as an entertainment device, whether it's inside the theme park or elsewhere. So back then, just to understand, the virtual reality technology was only capable by large companies or people who had access to a lot of money. In this case, Walt Disney. The technology, in order to even show or display stereoscopic, 360-degree type views, was based on $1 million image generators. We were working off of like a VGX silicon graphics system, and Evans and Sutherland systems, which were $1 million machines. This hardware was expensive. No one ever conceived that 26 years later that we would actually be running VR off of hardware that runs on a cell phone. We live in amazing times. Should you buy the Oculus Quest? Well, my answer to that, the short answer is yes. And why do I say that? It's because this is a new gaming platform. This is not a PC platform. This is not a console platform. This is a VR platform. It uses technology that runs PC games and console games, but the whole interface is completely different and your whole perception of gameplay is completely different. So there's a lot of people, there's a good majority of people that have never even tried VR, and some of them are just hearing what it is. And I look at it as something that's very comparable to back in the late 1990s when TiVo came out. And TiVo, if everyone remembers, is the DVR system. And when, for those of us who are old enough to understand that when someone says, "Oh, you can pause live TV," how the hell do you pause live TV? Like that was something that's like, no one, what are you talking about? And then all of a sudden, you get on the system and you realize, oh my God, I can pause live TV and I can start it anytime I want. I can pause a sports game and I can go to the bathroom. I can go get something to drink and come back. But it was inconceivable to understand what that was. Well, virtual reality is the same thing. You have to experience it to really understand it. And the Oculus Rift system and any of the other tethered systems are just too expensive for anybody who wants to explore it and to discover it. And I'm not talking about the cell phone type VR or even the Oculus Go, which is fun. It's a media device, but it's not full VR. So you can't compare that to that either. So I look at at this as this is a chance for anybody who has $400, $399 or $499, depending on how much memory you get for the system, to buy something that doesn't require a PC, doesn't require anything else to hook it up, no cables or anything. It's just a standalone device. And this gives you a full VR experience. Now, it might not be the fidelity of PC, but that doesn't matter. It's sort of like the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch doesn't have the fidelity of PC gaming or the PS4 or the Xbox One, but it's a great system because it's portable. And you can take it anywhere. You can plug it into your TV, or you can take it into your car, and you can sit in the back seat and play games. And it's kind of like the Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii was a groundbreaking because it had motion controllers that you can use and you can interact with the screen. But the graphics weren't very good, but the gameplay was what really made it fun. So what I'm trying to encourage people out there is go out and buy one of these things. If you really want to try a new gaming platform, this is not your other platforms. This is a new gaming platform for playing in computer games, but literally the difference is that you're in the game. You're not playing on a screen that's 2D, and that's my computer just talking back to me. You're in the game. And when you're in the game as if I am in this room, experiencing this room as a first person, sitting in this room. You're in the game, sitting in the game as if you're in the game with everything around you happening. And it doesn't matter the fidelity of the graphics. It matters the content of the gameplay and the game mechanics and how fun it is. The Oculus Quest is that system. And if you go online and go to YouTube and look for the reviews for the Oculus Quest, and all the people who have the systems right now who were fortunate enough to get an early system, and they are loving it. And if you're sitting on the fence wondering this is something you should wait for, or you think it needs to be crystal clear, high def, super res graphics, don't do that, because you're really denying yourself something that's really unique. And this doesn't need to be like that. Already the screen resolution is slightly higher than the Oculus Rift and the first generation of the HTC Vive. So you're getting a great experience, but you don't have to go and buy a PC. And because of the portability of the system, you can take it anywhere. You can take your favorite spaces to your favorite spaces. So if you're on vacation, or you're going to grandma's house, or any of your friends, you can take it along. You can share the spaces that you love hanging out in. And another thing about virtual reality, for people who don't really understand it, is it's more social than any of the social games out there. This is more social than any social games out there. And the reason why I say that is because try being social on a network game where you're sitting in your room and you're looking at on a computer monitor, and you're playing against your buddies who are elsewhere, sitting in their offices or bedrooms or wherever they may be. But the thing is that you're still alone and you're by yourself, and you only get to experience them via the 2D portal that's right in front of you. In virtual reality, you get to look at them face to face, and they're in the same space as you are, and you can hear them in the space where they're standing, and you can experience things, and you can go and explore worlds with them. And it is more immersive than you can possibly ever imagine. The social aspects of VR are higher than any other type of gameplay. So that being said, yes, go out and purchase an Oculus Quest, and you will have an awesome time, and it's a great experience. And the thing is that if you're still kind of on the fence, you will be able to experience the demos that are going to probably be in your Best Buy stores, or maybe even, I'm not sure if Walmart will be doing this, but your Best Buy and maybe GameStop. I hope GameStop would start demoing this stuff. But you will have a chance to actually get inside and jump into a virtual reality experience. Now, the other thing is the news on the Quest and the Oculus S is that they're going to be on the shelf. Release date is May 21st, and I'm Geekydom is getting both the systems because I'm going to basically hook it up where my Oculus Rift is, and I want to compare the differences and see what the differences are between the two as far as gameplay and visual acuity and all that kind of stuff. And also, of course, the Quest and the portability of the Quest, and have fun with that, because that's what I've been waiting for, is have a complete tether-free, PC-free experience. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Like if you like this video, and subscribe. I will have more videos and gameplay and game demos when the systems come out, and I'm trying to put out a video once a week to basically go over my thoughts and my opinions on the VR industry, and also down the road to do other geeky stuff. So thank you again for joining, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.